to the people of this country that this country belongs to. My name is Chemowo. A peaceful recognition of a great leader is rare in history, but with several achievements, we want to make it easy and common in our country and to affirm a new beginning. As I begin, I thank President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for his service to our nation, his character and conviction, his decency and his grace, the traits that we have seen him every day serve us in the State House, shows us that the hateful language we hear from public figures on TV does not represent the true spirit of our country, Uganda. And this affirms the foundation of who we would become. And to make no mistake, in the coming election, when we go to the polls, this is what we are deciding. Not independent or from the opposition. In this election and every election, it will always be about who will have the power to shape our children's future for the next 5 years and 10 years of their lives. And I'm here tonight because in this election, there is only one person of whom I trust with this responsibility. Only one person who I believe is truly qualified to be the president of our country, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. And that is our brother, our friend, and the son of the soil, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. My fellow countrymen, I trust General Muhoozi Kainerugaba to lead this country because we have seen his lifelong devotion to our nation's development, not just to his family, but to every citizen who needs to be shielded, every citizen who wonders of how they will live to see the next day, and to most of us who look up to them to determine of who we would become. General Muhoozi Kainerugaba has spent decades doing relentless, thankless work to actually guard the image and make a difference in our country. Participating in different military fields and accepting to undergo several military trainings to come out with skills with the interest to protect his country, Uganda. And even with disagreements while at his time of office, he never gets angry or disillusioned. General Muhoozi Kainerugaba never pack up and move away, because as a true public servant, General Muhoozi knows that this is so much bigger than his own desires and disappointments. Traveling around the world, General Muhoozi tries to keep our country safe, and yet there are plenty of moments when General Muhoozi Kainerugaba could have decided that the work is too hard, that the price of public service is too high, and that he is tired of working for us. My fellow citizens, all I admire from General Muhoozi Kainerugaba is that he never buckles under pressure. He never leaves and he never takes an easy way out to quit anything in his life. So when we think about the president that we would want for the future generation, this is what we want. We want someone with proven strength to persevere. Someone who knows this job and takes it seriously. Someone who understands that the issues of president and the issues that the president faces are not for him and his own family. And he knows that every effort cannot be boiled down to the people of selfish interest. Because when you have the clear codes of better leadership at your fingertips and the military in your command, you can't make snap decisions. You can't have a thin skin or a tendency to to lash out. All you need is to be steady and measured and well informed. We want a president for our country with a record of public service. Someone whose life works shows our children that we do not chase fame and fortune for ourselves, but we fight to give everyone a chance to succeed. And we will always give back even when we are struggling ourselves, because we know that there is always someone worthy of. We want a president who will teach the young generation that everyone in this country matters. A president who truly believes in the vision that our founders had put forward. A president who knows that when crises hit, we don't turn against each other, but we listen to each other. We lean on each other, because we are always and will always be stronger together. And this is the kind of president that General Muhoozi Kainerugaba will be. General Muhoozi Kainerugaba understands that being president is about one thing and one thing only. It is about doing something better for your country. And this is how our country has managed to bring this nation this far, by coming together. We have heard and seen others move to the bush to fight and guard the freedom and the liberty of our country. And that is why His Excellency General Kaguta Museveni emerges as the first great leader of the 21st century in Africa. And this shows us to the young generation of what decency and devotion looks like. And this is the story of our country, Uganda. A story of people who felt the lash of bondage, the shame of servitude, and the sting of oppression, but kept on hoping and doing what was needed to be done to free this country, Uganda. So I call upon you that if you believe that this country has been brought that far, that it was after the endurance and the suffering of a few individuals that raised up and to free this country, Uganda, I call upon you to hold your hands together and to ask a friend to talk to a friend, that we will only be guided by the ways and the direction the people managing the affairs of this country will lead us to. Thank you so much, and may God bless you for God and my country.